Is that working? There we go. It's gonna be really hard to focus. A rough day? Oh, no, not a rough day. Just a bit long. Just wanted to have some time with the lady. Talk business for a bit. Just thought we'd have like a, little decompression stream or something. I don't know. I've been working on the Minecraft thing a lot. I haven't sat down and done any of the research I need to do for that, for some of those things in that particular game. And so I'm feeling behind, right? Not necessarily overwhelmed, just behind. So I just thought I'd take a break since I already took a little longer to get started today anyway. I thought I would just kind of chill, not doing anything special, nothing crazy going on here. And some new, let's see here. We can talk about a bit of new stuff, but over on the Epic Store, something came to be free, and it looks kind of cool, if you ask me. I don't know, though, if I've got it in me to, get into it too much, but Warhammer 40,000 Gladius Relics of War is free on the Epic Store. I think people are sleeping on the Epic Store quite a bit, and I think everybody needs to wake up. Wake up on the Epic Store. I look so small. Such a small guy. Where is it? There it is. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I try to grab the freebies when I can. Same as... Is that behind me? There we go. Is that in there? We're just gonna hang out like this. This is gonna be the hangout. The hangout vibes. I think chat will pop up next to me. I think. It should be right. It should be right there any minute now. Maybe it only pops up when people say things. I could zoom in more and blow it out. We need to put something bright in the background. Here, let's type in loops. Yeah. No. Maybe this one. That's not it at all. Whoa. Open image. Okay. And then I can... That looks pretty cool, actually. We can make whatever we want to be our background. I could be anywhere. Alright, that's giving me an aneurysm. I can't look at that all day. Let's see. What else? There's got to be another one. Vigigame stuff. Ooh, look, a Minecraft thing. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. Let's do like a full screen. No. Video. No. GIF image loops. There we go. Images. Yeah, we got all kinds of junkus among us. Ooh, that one looks good. Ooh, okay. How do I just set to full screen or something like that? Is this really the best I can do? Wow. Just having one of those days. There we go. Yeah, in general, I feel like people seem to kind of, I don't know, like talk shit on the Epic Store for no reason. No shot of any kind of reason. Not even close. I mean, I get the oh, that's perfect. Cinder and smoke. Whoa, this is that's something more than I thought it was gonna be. Hey, Moody, thanks for the lurk, homie. Yes. Save image. Desktop, save. What happens? Just the photos. Right? Okay. No, full screen. Oh. That looks nice. Just hanging out by the fire. Having one of those hanging out by the fire kind of days. Folks get bent out of shape over the exclusivity thing. Folks are dumb to get bent out of shape about exclusivity. Exclusivity is just fine. Properties. Oh, is that just like its own thing? Maybe I should put it right before me. That's fine. Yeah, folks are super dumb. I think that's like not for old homies like ourselves, Rube. I mean, you know, I know we're not in the same group. I'm not a retired person, but you've been around. I've been around a couple things too, like you know, like stuff. I've been around stuff, you know. I'm like a real adult kind of thing. Sometimes I've seen some stuff. But yeah, folks do get kind of miffed about that stuff. It's crazy too how little, like, how little people get about the business side of video games. Ugh. That stresses me out all the time. I'm not saying ever that it justifies how anything goes. But it's kind of like, I mean, what are we doing here? They're all in the business of making money. It's kind of like insane to pretend that they're not there to make money, that they're not trying to get a dollar out of you. Like the cost of games going up. That's a spicy one right there. People get real bent out of shape about that. I kind of get it, you know. Considering the exclusivity agreements tend to pay off the development of the game outright and take the pressure of making sales off the devs. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I think that's the part I think about the most is the dev side of stuff. We look at these companies as like these huge entities, and they're all evil and they do evil things and they're dicks all the time, and all they care about is money and blah blah blah, and like all of that's right, and it's not changing. That, I guess that's kind of, it's like my family would come home every day. This might be, I'm not trying to get political by any means, but this is just an example. My family would come home every day and like bitch about what their taxes are being used for. And I'm just kind of like aside from voting, which you're going to lose sometimes.
That's really interesting. Next time, keep it to yourself.
All right, fine. We'll move on. Thanks for gaming, bro. Yeah, we'll talk about that something else. Talk about something else. I thank you very much for the, what do they call them on YouTube? The subscribe over on YouTube gaming, bro. Appreciate it, bud. I just don't get the point about like bitching in circles about things. Let's just put it that way. If you can't actually do anything about it, like you have all the things in the world to talk about today, and you're going to spend them talking about the price of gas, of which you have no control over. Like, I get it. Make a comment about it, sure. But like, this is like your like thing. I'm going to bitch about the price of gas. Or I don't know, making those circle conversations, circle arguments. It's hard. It's hard when people aren't trying to do something about it. Oh yeah, we'll do something about it. That's what I say. I look them square in the eye and I go, oh yeah, we'll do something about it. Why don't you? Maybe I don't say that, but you know, I'm not that tough of a guy. Man, dude, my mic stand has like just fallen apart on me. How do I transform? Rotate 180 degrees. Let's blow this out of proportion. Here, we'll go this way. Nice. Yeah. One day we'll get it all figured out, I'm sure. But until then, it's fine to be upset about stuff, and it's fine to find like a topic that gets you going and gets you motivated. I'm all for that. I like people getting motivated and getting fire in their bellies and doing something about it. But I also know that like maybe not everybody is totally capable of finding solutions. I think that's the thing. I don't feel like I have a solution about a lot of problems, so therefore I just don't really want to talk about them. I don't really want to like, you know, like what's the solution for a game that's being developed that you like, but the company keeps adding like, you know, pay to win mechanics, microtransactions, predatory, you know, transactions into it. What's the answer, right? They need money. They want to make money. Grand Theft Auto Online came along and literally started printing money. We talk so much about console games that make so much money and just totally fail the conversation when it comes to mobile games. Candy Crush did not have hundreds of people developing it, and Candy Crush in a month makes like the projected costs of like Call of Duty Warzone or whatever the big argument is right now. I think Call of Duty is a big one. In like they make in a month what that game makes in a year. It's a fucking colorful Candy Crush game. Like, you know, it just shows how normie we all actually really are. And I got nothing wrong with Candy Crush. I think it's a fun game. I'm sure it's super fun for the right people. It's really not my type of thing. But when I watch other people play it, I'm like, oh yeah, I get it. I get what they're doing here. That's kind of dope. I get it. It's just crazy. I have so many. I need to make a wallpaper, a background wallpaper thing. That's a bunch of these. Let's do new folder. GIF backgrounds. I love it. All right, we'll put that in there. Let's add some more GIF backgrounds. We'll put this on the shelf. What else you got? Ooh, this is a pretty good one. Cool. We need some more like what's going on back here. Ooh, I like this one too, actually. Open image in new tab. Save image as that. I got some tea this evening. I don't know. Like I said, it's one of those type of vibes today. When not even I know what's going on. Free Willy? That's just like a city background. That's dumb. Oh, ooh, the Matrix thing, right? Isn't that a... Oh, these all look really bad. Oh, that one doesn't look so bad. Oh, it's blue now. Oh, those all look not great. Save image. Yeah, sure. I don't care if it looks like crap or not. We're going to collect a nice little collection of these. Oh, just another flame. Oh, a space one. That's a cool idea. Yes. Ooh. Just said Giphy GIF. Oh. There's quite a bit of stuff we can use for this. Oh, that looks really bad. That one doesn't load. That one's no fun. Ooh, this one looks fun. No loady, no play. I'm actually not mad at this one. This one looks fine too. lot of sweet ass 80s style like background gifs. Oh, this one is so cool. Nothing upside down about this stream. Everything's totally on the level, above the board. The honeycomb thing is kind of cool too. Oh, just like a background crawl. Oh, that one looks pretty good too. Ah. This is very, very, very cool, Hacker Man. Alright, gift backgrounds. And then we'll full screen it. Or no, we'll full screen it. Oh, shucks, it's that small? Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. And then can we go to the next one? Oh, look how dope this one is. Here, I'll put myself back to normal so everyone can see this dope one. Ah. Here, everybody. Oh, I'm still too big. Hold on. Ah. No, my forehead. I'm getting smaller. Oh, we need to do this. We can consider this like our new radio show. We're doing a radio show now. The new stream is going to be a radio show where we talk about video games, stuff that's going on in the news. Speaking of stuff that's going on in the news, video game wise, the Twitch CEO stepped down not so much longer after the YouTube CEO stepped down. Do I smell a conspiracy? I don't know what a conspiracy smells like. That's interesting, I guess. I mean, it seems kind of like not really a story, let's be honest, because the CEO of Twitch is like never acknowledged Twitch. Like they don't do anything with Twitch, or they're not around Twitch. They don't. If you go to his Twitter handle before he stepped down as the head of Twitch, he had nothing on there saying that he was the head of Twitch or that he even worked there. Really weird. Oh shit. It's like void tea. He's been hands off and hasn't said a word about Twitch ever. Yeah, it's super weird. It's kind of like what's the fucking point, you know? I don't know. I can't decide how much it matters to me. I mean, I can decide how much it matters to me. This much, very little. The incoming CEO's last thing was he announced the changes to revenue sharing. Yeah, I was gonna talk about that. That's kind of a bag of worms right there that I don't think anyone wants to deal with. It's like, oh, he's the guy now? I love it. I think that's great. I think that's hilarious. That's the guy. That's the guy we're doing now. I just thought of another funny idea. Hold on, if I do this and this, I think this will work. Okay. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Out. This could be fun. Hold on, I'll have to pull up like Reddit or something on my We'll go to gaming news. Gamer news. Where the news is the gamers. It's just a subreddit called Gamer News. The only problem I'm going to run into here is that I'm not going to be very close to the screen. But let's see how this looks. Oh, yeah, there you go. What's up, homies? So I can't see the chat now. I bet I can make it bigger or put it on a different screen somewhere. Or I could just put it down here. We could be like an IRL streamer. Isn't that what people do? They just bust the chat into this IRL nonsense. I hit the live button. Right? I don't want to see my viewers. Where's my chat? Uptime. Live content analytics. Stream manager. There we go, chat. Whoa, I have a lot of control here. That's crazy. Yeah, so the new CEO is gonna be a guy who seems like he's gonna be a dick. And that nobody's gonna like him. At all. I'm not jazzed about that either. Hey, what'd you say? The incoming CEO's last thing. Oh yeah, okay, sorry. I thought you said something about COD for some reason. I'm gonna hold on a second. Who said anything about COD? Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what, if any, changes happen. The only thing Twitch needs to change as far as the creator side of this is just something regarding discoverability. Like, that's all we need. That's all any of us need. And need is kind of a stretch as far as like what we need. We don't need anything, really. We're fine. We have YouTube to kind of latch onto, and they'll give us content, or they'll give us, viewership, or whatever the argument is. But I feel like they're kind of dropping the ball here in Twitch. Maybe like a clip. If Twitch had a TikTok-esque style app that allowed you to... Is my foot getting cut off? That allowed you to like scroll through clips of your favorite creators fairly easily, I think that would be a really good and fun addition they could add to Twitch to make it better. But without any kind of discoverability, without any kind of culture of people hanging out on the platform other than watching, it's gonna be more the same until this ship sinks and we're on it for the long ride. And by sinks, I guess that's not necessarily fair, because let's be honest, the viewer retention on Twitch is crazy. That's why everybody like wants it. That's why advertisers want it, and they want things to work good, because the viewer retention on Twitch is crazy. The average viewer, I think, hangs out here 4 to 8 hours, which on YouTube the average viewer hangs out like less than an hour, which is a crazy stat. So I understand why Twitch thinks they can do no wrong, but I don't know. I'm not convinced, and a lot of people aren't convinced either. My tea is so far away now. We should play games like this. I should play controller-based video games from way back here, and then I can put my whole body in the stream. And anytime I have to scratch my nuts, I'm just gonna have to do it off stream. Because those times are coming. I get to hide all that stuff when you only get to see my top half, but not so much in this kind of setting. Also, my feet I bet if I were to build a vibe off of what we're doing right now, I'd get one of those what do they call that? Where people rate your feet? I wonder how that makes like you feel if you're not like body shameable, because I'm in pretty bad shape. It's pretty hard to like shame a fat handyman. I don't know, who knows. Jobs today were pretty easy, pretty good. I fixed a chandelier, and the way I thought I was going to fix it, I thought wouldn't work. And so when it did work, it was actually, pretty fulfilling. There's pretty much nothing that feels as good as solving a problem for someone and them looking at you like you discovered fire. That's a pretty good feeling. Solving a problem that seems like discovering fire to other people is pretty cool. Unforgettable, even. What was wrong with it, and what was the fix? So the light worked just fine all by itself, but the light worked just fine all by itself, but the fixture was hanging loose from the ceiling. And when I got up there to look at it, it was actually only screwed in with one bolt. The housing that goes into the ceiling was broken. It's like brittle plastic. I don't know why they use these things, but they use these like housing. They use the same kind of plastic for outlet and like light switch housing, like this one. But they're like this brittle blue plastic. Oh crap. Yeah. And so it was hanging by the one bolt. And that would have broken at any minute for sure. Yeah, builder grade nonsense should be illegal. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so I got up there. One side was totally broken. And so I got into the other side of it, unscrewed it, undid the wires, took the chandelier down. There's 4 kids living in this house. This thing could have easily fallen on someone's head and squished them. Ceiling boxes should be ceiling fan boxes. Yeah, that's fair. So, what I ended up doing, because the process to fixing this, there's 2 ways about it. There's a quicker way and a not so quick way. Actually, there's the 2 ways were my 2 original thoughts until I found this other option. Was somehow connect it to the housing, put maybe like a new hole or something like that in the fixture itself, in the base housing itself, so that you can hang the fixture to it, or get up in the attic and remove this like housing completely from because it's nailed into the frame and all that stuff. So remove it completely, which is kind of what I was like, I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. But I found this video. It was like 3 or 4 years old, of this guy who found a fix using drywall anchors. And I just hadn't thought of that. I mean, I had some drywall anchors in the van, and I just hadn't thought that it would work. The drywall anchors I had, I think, were 3/8, and the ones I went to buy, no, they were 2/6. They were smaller. They were like the smaller ones. I don't know exactly what they are, but the ones I ended up going to buy were like 4 inches long. The bolts were 4 inches long, and the width of them was 3/8, so it was thicker. once I got this all like fixed, it was way stronger than it was before. But you use the anchors into the housing. There's little holes up there. You push the anchors up in there. They go in there and they open up. So they're spring loaded. So once they have an opening, they open up, and then you screw them down, and then it's got like a full surface to work on. And it came out so good. I thought it was gonna take way longer than it was. And it worked out pretty quickly. So yeah. Toggle bolts. You're right. That's exactly what they're called. Toggle bolts. Yep. Or I guess that's one of the names for them. They're called drywall anchors. Or the box that I bought says that. And then there's another set that goes even further than those. So I had them both just in case. But the 4-inch ones were exactly what I needed. There's a lot you can do to kind of mitigate stuff. Granted, that may not be the best solution, but it's the quickest solution that the person who's paying me wants me to find. That's been a hard thing to kind of work around with. I felt fine with it because it's not a fan. It's not connected to there's not a switch on it. There's no pull chain. It's got a light switch somewhere else, and you just kind of turn it on or turn it off, wherever you turn it on or turn it off at. So I think it worked out. I think it worked out pretty good, actually. Pretty darn good, if you ask me. Do I have another? Oh no, I have that right there. If I'm gonna play games like this ever, I'm gonna have to absolutely put a mic over here. Or I guess I could talk through my headset mic. I bet that mic sounds so bad. Maybe that's good. I don't know. Maybe that'll work. We should try out that kid voice thing soon. I'm trying to mess around with the application to make a better kid voice that's maybe a hair more legible. Or legible? Tangible. No. Auditorially legible. Illegible. Wait, is the opposite of illegible legible? I don't know. I can't tell. But yeah. Other than that, what else is new going on in the universe? Oh, that's right. The open beta? Is it not an open beta? I think it's a closed beta, right? I mean, okay, wait. You have to pre-purchase for the open beta of Diablo 4? That's not an open beta. Yes, it is. Oh, weird. Legible. Okay, fair enough. Legible means readable. So what about understandable? Illegible. Wait, so then I'm saying it wrong. What do you say to somebody you can't understand? What do you call them? They're not understandable? Maybe that's all it was. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Senseless? Something else? Some kind of something? Readable. Early access to Diablo 4, pre-purchase today and get early access to the open beta. So I thought an open beta was by default open to everyone. I don't think I'll be playing Diablo. I've never played any Diablo game. This would be my first PC Diablo game. I've never played a PC Diablo game. Let me rephrase. I played a friend's copy of Diablo 2 back in the day, but around that time, I think I was really into Grand Theft Auto, and that's all I wanted to play was OG Grand Theft Auto 3, because that blew my mind when I saw that. But if it's called an open beta, I thought it was supposed to be open. There's early access. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, Path of Exiles is my Diablo. Interesting. So you choose Path of Exile over Diablo. I feel like Path of Exile is like the homework version of Diablo. I mean, it's fun for the first while. After the 12th character, I was pretty tired of it. Fair enough. I feel like Diablo is like the streamlined, like Bethesda. Blizzard makes the same game that other people make, but just like more normie, more for basic bitches like myself. Whereas like Path of Exiles for like hardcore homies like yourself, right? You're a fucking Ark guy. You like Ark like a bunch, and that makes sense that you would like Path of Exile over Diablo. Interesting. I had never really considered. I mean, they're all grindy. All those kind of games are grindy. Those are grindy kind of games. That's the grindy kinds. You know what I'm saying? Grindy bindies. Path of Exile devs are former Diablo devs, as I understand. That's cool. I dig that. I always dig that kind of stuff. Where, like, they're actually, making the same kind of game that they love. It feels more labor of love when you know that they left the big old corporate overlord to do their own thing. It feels like you can trust that they care about what they're doing and that they want to make something. They want to make something free of corporate oversight. You know what I mean? And now there's another game similar to it. Right. What is that called? Path of Exile, Diablo. Is it Pathfinder? Also, there are microtransactions, but they're cosmetic only. Yeah, supposedly. They're cosmetic only microtransactions for now. That's what I'm going to call it. For now, it's cosmetic only. Although, to be fair, you can buy stash tabs for your stashes. What the frick? What are stash tabs? For stashes. Is this a Path of Exile thing? I really like watching Asmongold talk about this stuff because he knows what the fuck any of it is. Whereas me personally, I know nothing about any of that stuff. I spent a lot in Path of Exile. Hey, give me a rough estimate of how much you've spent on Path of Exile, and then I've got a follow-up question. Stashes are where you keep your stuff, not on your character. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like a game storage outside of the game. Oh, no, wait. Inside of the game. Ooh, okay. 12 characters, you said. God damn. How much would you say you've spent on PoE? Isn't PoE free to play? I started it and immediately felt like it was going to be homework. Storage chest in game. Okay. And you can transfer your stuff between characters. That's nice. Because you're going to find stuff that you can only have with one character that won't work with the character that you're with. I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm putting down what you're picking up. Oh, I know what I could do to offset my ability to read is use TTS. And just talk shit, TTS. Talk shit, get TTS'd. I'm coming up with a new title for the Strem. For the Strem de la Strem. I got an iPad I could mount to this little desk over here. This is kind of fun, dude. I'm kind of digging this. Feels more decompressy of the day. Just, we could hang out in like the retro tab. Yeah, like stuff in Borderlands that is class specific. So you can put it in your stash. Yeah, move to the character with that class. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I can dig that. I do like how the Diablo's like item set stuff will work. So there's I know this off of two stuff. I've just watched a couple of videos, them talking about it. Again, I'm only watching these things because I'm like a hair interested in the game. I've spent probably over a grand. Near a grand. Huh. I mean, but if you're talking about years of play, how much is that really? When we consider, I mean, let me ask you this, Rube, and anyone else who's hanging out. How many times have you spent $60 on a game, $65.01 over at GameStop, and played the game for maybe 10 hours? And then that's kind of it. Like, that's the vibe. That's all you play. You're done. You really haven't gone any further than that. You're not likely to go further. It just gets put on a list somewhere and you never play it again. I spent far more on Warframe. Warframe. And so if it's $60 for like 10 hours, exactly, I agree. Yeah. If $60 for 10 hours, look here, we'll do the math right now. I'm going to pull this out and we're going to do the math. Let's say $1,000 divided by 60 is 16.6. Let's say 16.67. 16.67 times 10. So if you've played Path of Exile for at least 167 hours and you've spent $1,000 on the game, then you've paid $60 for every 10 hours. And I think that's fair. I think an average is 10 hours. I think some people spend $60 on like 1 hour. You know what I mean? Like not even getting close. I have 776 hours on PoE since it came to stream. Okay, cool. I played before it was on Steam. Okay, cool. So let's say 800. You probably played more, but let's say 800. Let's say how do I do this? 800. Gosh, what's the best way to do this? Oh wait, you said you spent $1,000, right? 1,000. So that's 80 cents. Is that right? Am I doing this? This math is, I don't know what my math, I'm not actually even sure what I was trying to figure out just then now that I think about it. Like how much money per cost. Right. So if you played 800 hours and you've spent $1,000 on the 800 hours, then how much are you paying for each hour? Which is 80 cents, right? 80.8 times 1,000 is 800 hours. Okay, yeah. You've spent 80 cents an hour on Path of Exiles, and I think that's totally justifiable and fine, and I'm proud of you. Good job, bud. 80 cents an hour, that's super good. That's justifiable. Especially when the rest of us on average are spending $16 an hour when we only play a game we buy for $60. We only play it for 10 hours. That's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. Yeah, I'm excited to look into Diablo. I kind of want to hop into the beta, but you know, that's like money. I don't really have to hop into beta. I have 17 characters, my bad. Damn, 17 characters. I liked Diablo 3 a fair amount, but I didn't really get into it. Not as well as maybe I could have. I'd have to spend some time, I don't know. I'm wondering if I'm really going to play it more than one character. I don't generally have a good track record of playing games all the way through. I'm trying to change that in my life. It's one of those New Year's resolutions. Other people have New Year's resolutions about their health, their finances, maybe their religious aspirations or education. all of my news resolutions every single year really boil down to playing the games I buy all the way through, finishing games on my list. That's why we're still in the process of trying to beat Minecraft. After, 15 years of owning a copy of Minecraft, I've never beaten the damn game. Yeah, I'd like to get into Diablo 4. It looks nice. I'm sure it's going to be all the things that I like about all the good things from all the isometric games that have come out since Diablo 2. That Diablo inspired, let's put it that way. I created my guild in PoE on June 21st of 2014. Dude, that's almost 10 years ago. You're such an old fart, dude. Just play some sandbox survival games, then you never have to finish it. Hey, Nixon, you know what, homie? That is exactly what I do. That is part of the reason why I like survival games, survival sandbox games. You never have to finish that shit. It just goes forever. It truly does. And it's fine. And I like it. And I don't feel bad about it at all. I need a table or something right here for the microphone, a controller, and my tea, my drink. I don't think I ever considered playing on my chair this far away from the screen. It seems kind of funny. I could put a bigger screen over here. I should consider this. This seems kind of fun to pop into, and there's a whole guy. I thought it would show my game hours on the website, but I don't see it anywhere. That's one of those cool things about World of Warcraft that you can do that little command, and it'll have it all. There might be a command, so your account is older than when it was on Steam. Oh wait, when it was on Steam, did you buy a new copy, or did you was there like a merging thing? Surely there was a merge of some kind. A Mergius Maximus. Here, let me move the There we go. Sweet. Nope, just connected it. Okay. Oh, blow. That's got to be bigger. Ooh, okay, this one now. Yeah, look at that. Ah. This is a bop. I'm not mad at this at all. Sandbox survival games and you never have to finish it. You don't know how right you are, bud. We just kind of get caught in that little loop. A survival game, homies. You know what I'm saying? There's just too many. Like, my goal with all this streaming stuff is to not necessarily, I don't know, be a large streamer or anything like that. But I like the feeling of progression. I like the feeling of that it's got a purpose. And I have to fight that feeling being a streamer. When I don't, it's not really the point for me. It's something I gotta wrestle with all the time. Because I'm still competitive. That's what it is. I'm still a competitive, game homie. I like to be competitive. I like to win. I like to be like, yeah, look how good I'm doing. screw all you people who said different when I was in high school. You can't play games for a living is what they said. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I can. I'm still not there yet, but we're working on it. One of these days, buddy. One of these days, buddy, you're screwed. Yeah, we need like a little table. Maybe like a funny couch. Or just this chair's good too, to be honest. I should get a green screen bed. Or a green screen like sofa piece. Whoa, that would be kind of cracked. Maybe like an inflatable green screen chair. And I could sit in space. And then I've got an extra television we're not using. I could totally mount it over here and then have like a huge screen to play on. You shouldn't take so much credit in other people's opinions. Yeah. Also, if you got fun streaming, that's all the purpose needed, I guess. Yeah. No, you're 100% right. I just fight with my competitive self. It's really what it comes down to. I don't want to make it seem like I care. But I like looking at statistics and stats. And so when I look at the statistics and stats of stuff, I'm like, oh, look, that number's up by 1. Like it's just that little dopamine hit that you get from being a nerd. Yeah, I don't want you to think that I feel bad about anything that we have or anything like that at all. I just find myself feeling like I lack direction, which is why I like being a handyman so much, because it's easy to put the next foot forward in the right direction and do the next thing that I'm supposed to do, because the task has an end to it. Whereas doing this whole thing, that's how the whole social media environment works. More likes, more subs, more, and that's pretty toxic. Agreed. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to be an affiliate anymore. I felt that toxicity weighing on my shoulders, and I don't know. I definitely just want to hang out and be a chill streamer. Just a chill, play what we want, do what we want. I do, however, like the idea of having like full completed game runs on my YouTube channel. Kind of like whatchamacallit. What's the guy's name? Carnage. So that's kind of what I've been working on. And then today I just felt like I wanted to just hop on and just see how everyone's day was going. See what's new. It's Friday. Well, it's Friday now. It was Tuesday. It was Thursday when I started this. Oh no, it wasn't. I started late today. I mean, I'm not late. You're late. We're never late. More likes, more subs, more. Hey man, bigger number, better person or whatever, right? How shitty is that? How shitty is that that's how most of the people feel about all that stuff? I can't even imagine. Like, I feel fortunate that we're, older as social media has become a thing. I feel like people in the, let's say if you're like 30 and up right now, actually I might even say 35 and up to be fair. But if you're older at this point in your life, at this point in time, and social media was a thing that was like coming together when you were kind of exiting high school, it's nice to have your own identity before it comes along. It's nice to have that sense of confidence before all of that got into the mix and muddied it all up. I feel bad for my siblings, or just, I got 2 nieces. They're both under, I think one's under 7 and the other one's like 4. I just can't even imagine, dude. Like the whole feeling of what social media, and they're both girls too, which is another bag of worms all in itself. A whole stressor right there. Not that it's any better or worse for boys. I think there's that protective nature settles in a little easier when you have a niece versus a nephew. I don't know, maybe not. I don't have any nephews, so I really don't know. I do feel protective of them, but it's like not, I'm an uncle. I'm like a distracted uncle too. They come over and I'm like, I'm playing video games. I'm not like a real uncle that's all trying to be part of my family's life. My younger brother's a really good uncle. I'm just an uncle. Yeah. We don't even need to get into all this. I was just pontificating. Being verbose. Vainglorious. Haha. I'm gonna talk about myself some more. Me. This background is wacky as fuck. Yeah, well, I feel you. I'm 43 here. Everyone needs something to make themselves feel better, but social media is just a downward spiral fake world. There are other things in life that can make you feel good besides likes and sub, and they might be worth it. That's true. But likes and subs, likes means I'm better than everybody else. Don't you know? No, I actually feel very strongly that I agree with you 100%. Starting my own business, doing my own like handyman thing on my terms, not even necessarily purposefully being a handyman has been like really, really validating for me. I'm not sure it's my oldest character, but it was created 3,625 days ago, 20 hours and 19 minutes and 22 seconds ago. God damn. I believe the game keeps track down to the seconds. You can't believe that is crazy. Yeah, I really do enjoy the business I've started. I think being around my pop, he's kind of a businessy starting kind of guy. He's always got another, great business idea just around the corner. And he's a successful dude at it, but it's always in the pursuit of just making money. And I think at the core of social media stuff, I think that's the core of it, some type of value. Maybe it's not money per se, but it's like a social value. And people who are more liked or upvoted or have more of bigger number, better person, like that kind of phrase. I know it's a joke, but it does lean into, like the reality of that is that makes you feel that way, that wealth. You feel wealthy in some regards. Having your own thing that you're in control of, that you can do the things you want to do with, is way better. Like there's nothing anyone else can do or say to, like, this can't be taken from me. I've turned 53 years old. You turned 53 years old yesterday? Rube, you're too old for this platform, bud. They've got Twitch Gray. There's a new platform called Twitch Gray. Or Twitch Silver. Yeah, it's called Silver. That's a better idea. Twitch Silver. It's you have to have a dial-up connection for it. All the fonts are huge. The fonts are all big, and you don't have to like worry about any of that stuff. My son wants his ice cream. I'll be back in a bit. Son wants his ice cream. How old's your kid? Ice cream. Do we have any ice cream in this house? I'm more of like a Italian icy sorbet kind of guy. Now you're dating yourself knowing what dial-up is. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what that is. I read about it in a book. 13. Lucky. Dang, 53? You had a kid? You had a kid when you were 40 years old, Rube? You're too old. You're old enough to know better, dude. Having a kid at 40 years old? Hey, at least you're retired though, right? 39, yeah. I'm 36. My oldest was when I was 37. Rube, no. You and Abby, bad. Well, my son is 22 and already moved out. Nice. Forget that guy. Fuck that guy. Get him out of the house. And if he wants ice cream, he can get it himself. Damn you. Yeah, there's no better birth control than like nieces. For sure. You just kind of get to sit there and watch the... I think it's different than like grandkids, because grandparents have like love for their kids. But when your siblings have kids, it's like, oh yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't want none of those. No shot. And everyone around you treats you all different. You're like a parent now. It's like different. My little sister's a parent. And I'm like, nah, you're still just a little punk ass little sister. You know, you're not a parent. We got our 20s out of our system. Yeah, that's right. We did talk about that. See, we have an advantage over a lot of other Gen X. We got our 20. Yeah. We did talk about that's smart. That's pretty smart. I don't think I'm ever gonna get rid of them. This is the great thing about never having kids. Is I will always be 20. Respectfully so. I'm not in a creepy way. All right. Age is not just a number. I don't really believe in that. A lot of other Xers are acting out now because they missed their 20s. Yeah. Yeah, you're cool. You're just on a vibe. You just got this. I'm still in my 20s. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, yeah, you and I are doing the same shit. Let's be totally square there. So what do you guys think? This is not that I'm going to change the whole vibe here, but what do you guys think of this? This is actually more fun than I thought. I'll have to look at what it looks like later on the stream. But imagine for a second that I'm over here, and maybe I'm over here. Let's see. I'm right over here. No, maybe I'm over here. I can't decide. But we're standing here. I got a controller in hand. And we're playing a video game. Do you think adding my knees down adds to the content? Alright, boys nagging me. Come on, man. Give me my ice cream. Standing desk. I could do a standing desk and... No, my feet would hurt after that for sure. If you're not... Let's be fair, if I'm not a chick streamer or a booba streamer, then maybe nobody wants to watch this. Like, watch a dude play a game in a chair really far away from his desk. Also, my computer screen is like way too small for that whole idea. Let me think about that for a second. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It would depend on the game. Like, I could probably get away with like Stardew Valley, more pixely kind of games. Maybe some more retro-y stuff. I think we might be coming up to the end fairly soon. I am pretty tired. This could be a short update stream. Maybe I should do a full business update. It's been like 6 or 7 months since I've started, so that makes sense to do a proper update stream on that. I haven't thought about that in a while though. A bed would be so funny. I would fall asleep on stream all the time if we put a bed in here. And I wouldn't have anything like... There's no way you guys would be able to wake me up or nothing. I wouldn't have any of those speaker availabilities or... Nope. No shot. I would just sleep. Sleep on stream. Honestly, just sitting here chatting it up has got me, like, pretty tired. Pretty tired indeed. I don't think there's anything else. Work-wise, pretty good. Tomorrow I got a pretty big one. Take a look into No One Survived if you didn't so far. Another nice sandbox survival game without ending. Nice. Might like it. And isn't there Green Hell? Isn't Green Hell the pinnacle survival game? The hardest one or something? I did get a copy of that. I have a bunch of sim games that I'd like to get into. I've like call it an event? I don't know. Just an idea for an event where we play a bunch of sim games and we somehow try to connect them all somehow. Green Hell's got a story and an ending. That's just gonna frustrate you again in the end. Yeah, it does seem like it's a super, like, that's the thing. It's kind of a hard game. Ugh. Don't want it to be too hard. Too hard ain't right. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Some of these songs are so dope. Alright. Oh, you can just add a stream worker right here. I can even share the stream. There's a lot of funny little options on this. I guess you can't see any of that. Here. Well, come on. I'm old. I'm old and I don't want this wire to get run over. All right. Did that come out? Oh, that's good. Green Hell's not that hard. It's just difficult in the beginning until you found out what to be aware of and how to treat things. Yeah, that's generally the vibe on a lot of these type of games. Ooh, that one's cool. Wrong button. Whoa. All right, let's see what else I got. Oh, that's a cool idea. It seems kind of like extra, to be honest. We need to put ourselves in like at a desk so I can move that frame around. That would be kind of funny. Yeah, very zoomy. Yeah. It's like a little too fast, too much. I think I like the flame a lot. Oh, we didn't do this one yet. Come on, huh? Let's talk about pills. I'll at least finish my tea before we hop off. What even? Oh, so good. Now hold on. Do you guys think that this sets a bad vibe? Like people are gonna pop into this thinking that we're gonna talk about like, you know, red pill stuff. Maybe we move on from that. That background is so 99, but still cool. It is very cool. Ooh, look at this one. Oh, that's nice. Just distance off into the sunset. Gaming bro, how you doing tonight? Now, why doesn't that show up? Huh. That only has Twitch chat that pops in. I don't like that. We'll see how it goes. 1 a.m.? I'm almost 2 a.m. My computer needs an update. Hotline Miami. Ooh. Can't fail there. Love me some Hotline Miami. Hotline Mammy. Yeah, I do actually kind of dig this one. That's cool. Yeah, for some reason their chat 7:43 a.m. here. Dang, well you're in like Germany or something like that, right? Germany. What's your favorite German cuisine? That's like a quick and normal thing, like, you know, am I late? You might be late. Not like just German food. I'm talking like a small quick thing that you just grab, eat, and then move on with your day. Like a hot dog, kind of like that, but maybe different. I don't know. Doner kebab. Ooh. Let's do a quick little bit of research there. I need to set these into my Streamlabs. Nice. Gaming bro. Alright, Donner. Or is it Donier? Ooh. Oh, fuck. That looks good, dude. So it's a gyro or a hero? It's kind of an invention from Turkish guy having a kebab shop in Germany. Germans love the doner kebab. So what separates it from, let's say, another type? Yeah, we can see the Twitch chat, but the YouTube chat doesn't pop up. Sorry about that, bud. I just hit a gyro stand every day. So good. Gyro sounds real good. Which kind of meat do you prefer, Nixon? The lamb meat or like chicken? Cause look at that. Look at. Oh wait, how do I got nothing. Looking at those meats, we've got a kebab place. Well, no, it's a gyro place in Norman that I'm nearby, and it's so good. It's so good, but it's like a gyro. And then there's a It's calf meat most of the times here. Interesting. Calf meat. Not lamb? Ew, weird. So you guys, I'm sure we do too. I've never really had like calf meat. I've had lamb, which is just, you know, baby sheep meat. But I don't think I've ever had baby cow meat. Huh. I can only imagine what that would taste like. Calf meat. What do you mean? What do you mean, sure I have? What's traditionally made in America with calf meat? What you mean by that? Veal? I don't think I've ever eaten veal, to be honest. I thought veal was deer. What's my favorite ocean food? Ocean. A shrimp from the ocean? Love shrimp. Lobster is also super good. And then salmon, but I think salmon's a river fish. Veal is calf. Okay, yeah, I don't think I've ever had. You should try a calf schnitzel. That's basically the Austria version of the German pig schnitzel. The real wiener schnitzel. Man, it feels super bad that pigs taste so good. There's crab. Crab is really good. Salmon is sea run trout, basically. Okay. I fucking love salmon. If I had to pick, I'd pick salmon. Salmon is so good. Oh, well, let me rephrase. I don't like it cooked at all. I like completely raw, sushi grade, tasty salmon with a little bit of rice on it. Oh, some soy sauce, some wasabi. Oh. BC it bacon because it's bacon? I actually don't like bacon. However, let me rephrase. I like bacon, but I like specific bacon. Like burned to a crisp. Like left on the grill for so long that it's practically like just a shell of what bacon is supposed to be. Crispy, brittle. Oh, it's so good when it's like that. Outside of that, just because something has bacon on it, I don't like it. Hardly anyone makes it right. A good place that does make it pretty good is Jersey Mike's. They make their bacon pretty good. Five Guys does a pretty good job too, but I've had some floppy pieces of bacon there. That stuff sucks. But yeah, pigs. I can't have pork of any type. Sucks. Oh, what's that mean? Is that like an old guy thing? Get out of here with your old guy stuff, bud. I'm just kidding. It might be a religious thing. That's super. My favorite holiday? My favorite holiday. I don't know if I have a favorite holiday as much as I get hives. That does suck. I have a favorite season, which is fall. I don't know if I have a favorite holiday. Christmas is pretty badass, but I don't really like a lot of the stuff around. I like the vibe of Christmas, but I don't like seeing my family or like everyone worried about gifts or any of that stuff. Thanksgiving's also pretty dope because food, but you can get that stuff at Honey Baked Ham any time of the year. So I think just fall. If I had to pick like a yearly thing, it would be fall. Fall is dope. I like oranges. Browns and oranges and such and such. But a holiday? Is there like a burrito day? I think there's a burrito day. That's pretty dope. I like that day. Burrito day. I don't eat much pork anymore as well. Some fine ribs maybe, or dark beer, roast meat, but I prefer cow, lamb, or seafood. Yeah, I don't mind some carnitas, tacos, or burrito. Pulled pork sandwich. But outside of that, I really don't just like go for pork. No, it's Taco Tuesday. No, there's a burrito holiday. There's a burrito day. No question there's a burrito day. I bet if you look it up, you'll be surprised. But Taco Tuesday is also a good holiday. That's my new favorite holiday. Taco Tuesday. Tacos are dope too. Burrito something. I miss bacon. You should you should look you should look into like an older guy clothing company, and that be one of the things. Not that what your thing is specifically for your being old, but I can imagine that as we all get old, we have to like give up things like bacon, and I think it'd be a funny t-shirt that just says I miss bacon. Turkey bacon is terrible stuff. I like turkey. Ooh, you just made me think of something. I got something for you if you're looking for a snack that's turkey based. I like turkey based. Like I like a turger. Turkey burgers are pretty good. I know you're not that old. I'm just messing with you, bud. They make these old Wisconsin snack bites. They're honey brown sugar turkey sausage bites. These are good. Everyone older 10 years than yourself is old. Ask a 20-year-old to confirm. Yeah. Fair enough. What is hot plus dog? That's a hot dog, bud, and those are tasty. It's funny, by the time you're 20, you realize never mess with an old dude. They don't care and will hurt you to stop a fight. Quick tip. You can put a small pill in one of these and feed it to your dog. And they won't know that you just gave them medicine that will save their lives. But if you just try to give them a pill that will save their lives, they don't want it because it's nasty. So you got to save their lives with some sausage, which to a degree might actually be hurting their lives. So it's kind of like, what are we doing here? Play video games is my favorite thing to do. Once you're past 30, you realize there's no such thing as a fair fight and become one of those old dudes. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, gosh, I don't even think I've thought about a fight in so long. I do carry a knife with me everywhere I go. It's kind of for utility purposes, though. Like, personally, I think It's just nice to be able to fix or open up a box or something like that really easily because I have a knife and no one else does. No one ever has a knife. They definitely don't have one of my type of knives. I think people are scared of. They're not called switchblades. Are they called switchblades? I just thought they were called OTF knives. Nah. Oh, that's cool. It's because it's green. Six-inch crescent, 6-inch vice grips, 6-inch channel locks, utility knife. Interesting. That's what I always carried. I have, well, now that I'm a handyman, I have all that. I have all kinds of stuff on me most of the time. But I found that one knife, one retractable ruler, and one like bottle opener or file is enough for me. I have like a travel toolbox kit. I have it right here actually. So when I travel, if it's not by plane, which I just don't prefer to travel by plane anyway, I have this little toolkit that I'm kind of working on. Currently has one big thing in it, which is kind of an extra thing. But it's a Leatherman Surge. This is the last multi-tool I'll ever buy. It's super ridiculous and extra as all hell. It has all kinds of bits. The bits are soft compared to like nicer bits, but this is for those random times that I don't have all my tools with me. Like if I go visit my grandmother or I go visit family that we drive to, then this is what I bring just in case somebody needs me to fix something. I have basic tools to get it done. Oh, I have a tool that got Craftsman sued by Leatherman. It's basically the same thing as the Leatherman, but made by Craftsman. Oh, Jimmy Bro, see you, bud. But the one I probably carried around with me the most was my Juice S2, I think. Oh, damn. It's 2 a.m. Made, not made. It's alright. I got you. Guys, we just had a full stream where all I did was talk for 2 hours. An hour and a half. I started a little late. That's crazy. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be totally honest. I definitely prefer the interaction of this to playing a video game. So I need to think about what that means. I don't know what that means. Sounds like I maybe need to talk more while we're playing games. But yeah. Thank you guys as always for hanging out. That's why Abby records stuff and then plays it on stream so she can interact more with her chat. Records stuff and then plays it on stream. Unpack what you just said to me. She records things and then she so she'll record gameplay for her streams. So she's almost doing like a review / react of her own stuff. Does she do that all the time? That's kind of a cracked idea. Without commentary and streams it with face cam. Not all the time, but sometimes. No, I got you. Okay. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I just forget. In the mornings, I think I had more to like talk about. I don't know why. At nights, I feel kind of decompressy from the day, from the work day. And I just haven't had like a stream like this in a while. So I need to figure that out. Yeah. Not missing so much chat, and then being also actively ready to talk with chat. However, I think for me, one of the draws to my stream is that I'm a jumpy idiot. I think that helps a lot. I think people like watching me jump. With all kinds of ways that happens. But this is it. These things are good. Homies, I will see you guys. Don't do Dixper or crazy sound alerts. I don't know what Dixper is, but that I'm gonna look into that now. Alright. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna watch an episode of Attack on Titan. I'm gonna go to bed. Then I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna be really productive. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Or later tonight. Whatever that means. We might hop back into Minecraft. Or I might do this again. Because this was fun. See you, homies.